We are seeing widespread condemnation of this neo-Nazi march in Columbus, Ohio over the weekend. The White House this morning calling it a sickening display. The NBC affiliate in Columbus reported that this small group marched through part of that city on Saturday afternoon. They were carrying black flags with red swastikas and wearing red masks, chanting slurs into a bullhorn.
Down, down, down. Wow! Wow! Wow!
White House spokesperson Andrew Bates, in a statement to NBC News today, said President Biden abhors the hateful poison of Nazism, anti-Semitism, and racism, which are hostile to everything the United States stands for.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Shalom. Shalom, Yisrael. Alright, before I begin, I would like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Kakwadash. Alright, I would like to give double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Okay, peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect. Alright, so today's lesson is going to be based off the video you see in the not post-production, but before the video plays, or the pre-production. The pre-production, okay, is what I'll call it. So pretty much in Ohio, a group of individuals, Esau, the so-called white man, all right, is what would they call it? Neo-Nazis, all right, call them neo-Nazis, and pretty much they were screaming out and hollering, what was it? I think bow down, and then the N-word. Okay, so this is Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Okay, and you got a lot of Jakes who are out there who are friends with Esau. Okay, who are friends with Esau Edom. Okay, and this isn't a color thing, it's a spirit thing. Okay, you also have a lot of so-called white men who have the spirit of Jake. Okay, who have a Jake spirit on them. Okay, you go to the you go to the hoods. Okay, a lot of times you'll see the odd man out. Okay, the so-called white man, but he acts just like Jake. Not only because he's surrounded by Jake, but who lives in the hoods? Okay, who lives in the hoods? Okay, so-called black men, which are really Jake. Okay, and a lot of times they have it so that Jake sleep with white women. Okay, and they give birth to whiter men, so on and so forth. But they're really not white. Okay, their nationality goes back to Jake. But in this case, you can tell their spirit obviously are the spirit of Edomites. Okay, and that's it's really a spiritual thing. It's not so much a a carnal thing. Okay, because you have um people who look like different nations because we were scattered. All right, let me grab that. Okay, this is further proof that um that we are the true Israelites, because the people who call themselves the Israelites, the Jews, they're not scattered, man. They're right there in their holy land, man, or so-called holy land, Salakia. Okay, it's not really theirs, you know. Um, it's not really their land, you know. It's not really their land. Okay, that's why the scriptures say synagogue of Satan. Okay, they do call themselves Jews. But it's Ezekiel 11:17. Therefore say, thus, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai power, I will even gather you from the people and assemble you out of the countries where ye have been scattered. All right, and it's talking about the Israelites. Okay, and I will give you the land of Israel. Okay, so we have been scattered. Okay, and we have been scattered, and that's why some nations, look like it's like that's why some Jake look like other nations, but really have the spirit of Jacob. Okay, and one way to test it is if you ask them about slavery. Okay, ask them about slavery, man. Test their spirit. Test their spirit. Ask them about slavery, and a lot Esau will immediately get combative. Be, well, man, nah, man. That was our forefather. Nah, man. Okay, at least these Edomites, you got to have at least a little respect for them, because hey, they they're showing their true colors, man. All right, they're showing their true colors. Okay, and this is all spiritual, man. All right, Esau hates us. Okay, and we hate Esau back, man. Okay, we hate Esau back. Okay, but why does Esau hate us, man? Okay, let me grab this. Okay, let me grab Genesis. Okay, let me grab the book of Genesis, chapter 27. And I'm not gonna read the whole chapter, but I'll read I'll start off at Genesis 27, and let me start at it's lucky. Bear with me one moment. Okay, this is Genesis 27 and 18. And he came unto his father and said, My father. And he said, Here am I. Who art thou, my son? And Jacob said unto his father, I am Esau thy firstborn. I have according as thou badest me. Arise, I pray thee, sit and eat at my venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac said unto his son, How is it that thou hast found it so quickly, my son? And he said, Because the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, thy power, brought it to me. And Isaac said unto Jacob, Come near, I pray thee, that I may feel thee, my son, whether thou be my very son Esau or not. And Jacob went near unto Isaac his father, and he felt him, and said, The voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. And he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy, and his brother Esau's hands. So he blessed him. And he said, Art thou my very son Esau? And he said, I am. And he said, Bring it near to me, and I will eat of my son's venison, that thou soul may that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it near to him, and he did eat, and he brought him wine, and he drank. And his father Isaac said unto him, Come near now, and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him, and he smelt the smell of his raiment, and he blessed him, and said, See, the smell of my son is as he it's like it is as the smell of a field which the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai hath blessed. Therefore Yahweh will give thee of the dew of heaven and the fatness of the earth, and plenty of corn and wine. Let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy son, that's like it, thy mother's son, bow down to thee. Curses be on every one that cursed thee, and blessed be he that blesseth thee. And it came to pass, as soon as Jacob had made an end of blessing, it's like it, and as soon it's like it, and it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from his hunting. Okay, I'm gonna pause there. So pretty much, um, to reiterate, I know it was a bit hard to understand, especially since I kept stuttering, so Salaki about that. But pretty much, all right, Jacob tricked, quote unquote, tricked his father Isaac, who was also the father of Jacob, to give him Esau's blessing. Okay, and now Esau is coming back from his hunting. Okay, so that's what we're gonna read right now. Esau's reaction to the Lord, to Isaac blessing Jacob. Okay, and you heard the blessing, the dew over heaven. Okay, which means we're gonna rule over heaven. Okay, verse 30. And it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made, oh, it's like I already read that. Let me start at verse 31. And he also had made savory meat, and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, Let my father arise, and eat of his son's venison, that thou so may bless me. And Isaac his father said unto him, Who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau. Okay, so you gotta remember that Esau was born first, but Jacob held his heel. Okay, and Isaac trembled very exceedingly, and said, Who? Where is he that had taken venison, and brought it me? And I have eaten of all before thou camest, and have blessed him; yea, he shall be blessed. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceedingly bitter cry, and said unto his father, Bless me, even me also, O my father. And he said, Thy brother came with stability, and hath taken away thy blessing. Okay, so Jacob took away Esau's blessing. Okay, and he said, Is not he rightly named Jacob? For he hath supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he hath taken away my blessing. And he said, Hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy Lord. So we're going to rule over you fucking Edomites. All right? And all his brethren have I given to him for servants, and with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even also me, O my father. And Esau lifted his voice and wept. All right, so Esau, we got Esau crying like a little bitch. All right. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth. Look at this dude. The fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. Okay, so Esau's Slakia, the fatness of the earth. Okay, so that's gonna be Esau's blessing, all right, which we are in right now. Esau's blessing. Okay, Esau is the fatness of the earth. Okay, when you cook a steak, the fat, that's the render. The when they say render the fat. Okay, And then it says, verse 40, um, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass that when thou have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off of thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. All right. So these fucking Edomites hate us. Okay. And really, you got a lot of people. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Well, Jacob did stole his blessing, so that means the Lord loves Jacob, right? Right? You fucking idiot. You fucking dummy. The Lord is the creator of all things, man. If he didn't want to bless us, he wouldn't have blessed us. But guess what? The Lord says countless and countless of times that he loves Israel. Okay? And don't forget that the Lord uh what do you say? Let me actually just grab it. Let me grab it real quick. A little ring is not too long. It's already at 15 minutes. But shit, if it's gonna take longer, we're gonna run with the spirit. Uh, what does it say else? Oh, okay. Let me grab this. Let me actually grab it in the NLT, Proverbs 20:24. Okay. Let's see how it sounds in the GNT. Okay, it says Proverbs 20:24 in the GNT. The Lord, Yahweh Shai, had determined our path. How then can anyone understand the direction his own life is taken? All right. So the Lord directs all our paths. Okay, which means we have no free will. All right, which means also that guess what? The Lord did this ultimately. Okay, because the Lord wanted us to have the blessing. Okay, now real quick, let me grab. Let me grab this. Okay, this is Romans 9, and we'll start. mm, Romans 9, and we'll start at verse. What verse we'll start at? We'll start at verse 8. That is, they which are the children of the flesh, these are not the children of Yahweh, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed. For this is the word of a promise, that this time will I come, and Sarah shall have a son, Salakia. And not only this, but when Rebekah also hath conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, okay, it says, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh according to election might stand, not the works, but of him that calleth. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Alright, so you fucking Edomites are hated by the Lord. Alright, and for good fucking reason, man. You fucking Edomites ruin everything you touch. Here it is, Isaac gave you the blessing of this world, and instead of ruining it with righteousness, you ruin it with nothing but fucking wickedness, man. You look around you, you're a bunch of fucking wickedness. Alright, let me grab this. Okay? Alright. And really, I'm just proving that you so-called white, which really you're red, okay? And this video might get taken down for fucking hate speech, but hey, it's not a hate speech, man. Okay, because I just said millions of times, this ain't a colored thing. All right, this is a spiritual thing. Okay, so fair use, you know, uh, shit. I was Lord willing, it don't get taken down, man. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right, you fucking Edomites, you're the wicked. Okay, and this goes also to the story of Cain and Abel, man. All right, let me, okay, Genesis chapter 4. Okay, let me let me go all the way down. I'm not gonna read the whole thing like I did with the blessing. I'm just gonna read a little bit of this. Let me start at verse. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but let me start at verse 1. Genesis 4:1. And Adam knew Eve his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And it came in process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought out the fruit of the ground, an offering unto the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And Abel he also brought of the firstling of his flock, and the fat thereof. And the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai had respect unto Abel and to his offering. All right, because Abel gave a good offering unto the Lord. All right, Abel gave the best of his sheep, man. You know, it's like about the noise. A vendor was passing by, but the Abel gave good offering into the Lord. Hey, here, Lord, here are the best of my flock, man. And then you have Cain's wicked ass giving what do you say? A fucking one fruit. Okay, and let me see. But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect, and Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen? If thou dost accept, Salaki, if thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him. Okay, so I'm gonna stop it there because otherwise this lesson gonna be long as heck. But a representation of Jacob and Esau, man. All right, representation of Jacob and Esau. All right, because we are those. The Lord describes us as sheep, man. That's why the Lord said, "If you love me, feed my sheep." Okay, we are described as sheep. Okay, so Abel being a keeper of sheep, hey, that's spiritual, man. But you know, that's pretty much the lesson. Okay, Lord willing, it wasn't too long. Okay, Lord willing, it was edifying. All right. So yeah, to put it on to context. All right, the Edomites are going down. So live it up while you can. Okay, you fucking neo Nazis. You fucking rednecks. It's really you're red. You really are red. Okay. You go in the sun for a little too long. Hey, you start turning pink. You start turning so damn red that when you put a finger on you, and hey, you're gonna see that fingerprint. But that's pretty much it. Lord of the Rings was edifying. Lord of the Rings, it was uplifting.